Hello, this video is on functions. Specifically, it's the second of two videos on quadratic functions. The graph of a quadratic function is called a parabola. The key features of a parabola are its y-intercept, where the graph crosses the y-axis, its x-intercepts, where the graph crosses the x-axis, its vertex, which will either be a minimum or a maximum point, and its axis of symmetry, and the graph will be symmetrical on either side of this line. The x-intercepts are also called the roots, or the zeros. A quadratic function has the general factorised form f of x is equal to a bracket x minus m bracket x minus n, where a, m and n are constants, and their values can either be positive or negative. The function has a y-intercept at the point 0, c, where c is the value of the function when x is equal to 0, which will be equal to a times m times n, or simply amn. The function has x-intercepts that are the roots of the equation a bracket x minus m bracket x minus n is equal to 0. And these values will be x equals m or x equals n. So the x-intercepts are simply the values of m and n. The function will have a minimum point if the value of a is positive, i.e. if a is greater than 0. And the function will have a maximum point if the value of a is negative, i.e. if a is less than 0. The function has a vertical axis of symmetry at x equals m plus n divided by 2. This is because the axis of symmetry lies in the middle of m and n, the x-intercepts. And the function will have pairs of horizontal points that are symmetrical on either side of the axis of symmetry. And this is because the axis of symmetry lies in the middle of horizontal points on the graph. Since the axis of symmetry passes through the vertex, the coordinates of the vertex are m plus n divided by 2, comma, f of m plus n divided by 2. In the example shown, the graph of the function given has a y-intercept at 0, 3. This is because f of 0 is equal to 3, and also because c is equal to a times m times n, which is also equal to 3. The function has x-intercepts that are the roots or the solutions of the equation x minus 1 times x minus 3 is equal to 0. And the roots of this are simply the values of m and n, the values 1 and 3. So the function has x-intercepts of 1 and 3. The function will have a minimum point. This is because the value of a, which is equal to 1, is a positive value, i.e. 1 is greater than 0. To find the equation of the axis of symmetry, using the formula x equals m plus n divided by 2, gives x is equal to 2. So the function has a vertical axis of symmetry of x is equal to 2, as shown in the diagram. Note that the axis of symmetry lies in the middle of 1 and 3, the values of the x-intercepts. as the axis of symmetry passes through the vertex, the x-coordinate of the vertex will also be x equals 2. And the y-coordinate is found by evaluating f of 2. Since f of 2 is equal to -1, the coordinates of the vertex are 2, -1. The function will have pairs of horizontal points, symmetrical on either side of the line of symmetry. One such pair being the x-intercepts, 1, 0 and 3, 0. And since the y-intercept, 0, 3, is 2 units to the left of the axis of symmetry, then its mirrored point would be when x equals 4. And as can be seen, f of 4 is equal to 3. So remember that the axis of symmetry lies in the middle of pairs of horizontal points on the graph.